There have been 11 main Mortal Kombat games. Can you believe that? The 90s were that long ago. Since then, the fighting game has become a gory institution as colorful ninjas and sorcerers and special forces agents all collide to rip each other's guts apart in a wacky martial arts tournament. But in the past decade, Mortal Kombat has gone from just a really recognizable violent fighting game to a really good recognizable violent fighting game. And the recent Mortal Kombat 11 brings the reboot trilogy home with a story mode stretching across all of history and new ways for customizing characters to your liking, different skills and gear to make the accessible mechanics even more varied and deep, and expensive cutscenes and arguably exploitative side content. Fortunately, Mortal Kombat 11 gives you a diverse roster of combatants on which to unleash your bloodlust, and we're taking a look at every single one of them. Johnny Cage calls in a stunt double and beats you to death with his Oscar, and then he uses your severed torso as like a puppet. Sub-Zero, he's an ice ninja, so when he murders you, you're too frozen for any blood to come out. Aaron Black, they just put a straight up cowboy in this game. He shoots you with just a regular old shotgun. Scorpion, he's still a hell ninja. He shouts, "Get over here," but now his spear is so hot it burns through you like lengthwise. Liu Kang, he's a good boy, kung fu dude. He's a real hero of the game. He's got a really sick like 1-inch punch. Raiden, he's supposed to be the protector of Earthrealm, but these days he's just a real jerk. Katana, she cuts you up with these elegant razor-sharp fans, which isn't a bad way to go, all things considered. Kung Lao, his whole gimmick is that he has his razor-sharp hat that he just throws at you. CETRION, she's the elemental goddess with the power of earth, wind, and fire, and water. Her favorite month is probably September. Jade, she's like a green katana, only she has this long staff instead of fans. A lot of characters in this game are just color X, but in a different color. KOTAL, he's this Aztec god who drinks your blood for a sacrifice and he turns into a jaguar to maul you. He's one of the more progressive characters. SKARLET, she has magical blood powers because she is made out of magical blood herself. I can't even look at her move where she is like pulling the blood out of your eyes. NOOB SAIBOT, he's a zombie version of the first Sub-Zero, and he has these like kind of Grim Reaper powers. His name comes from the original Mortal Kombat creators Boone and Tobias, just spelled backwards. Geras, he's this big buff Sandman. He can like freeze time, which not just like even freezing the characters, but like stopping the timer itself. Baraka, he is just all the spikes. Spikes in his mouth, spikes coming out of his arms, spikes that he shoots out of his back. It's too much. Jax, somebody said, what if Carl Weathers had metal robot arms and then made a character based on that? And I'm not complaining. Jackie Briggs, she's Jax's daughter, but she chose to put cyber upgrades on her arms instead of having them ripped out like her dad. Frost, she's Sub-Zero's disgruntled apprentice who turned herself into a cyborg. People make a lot of Elsa and Frozen jokes when they fight her. Devora, she's just this really gross bug lady. The bugs live inside her and she summons them to attack you. She vomits bugs in your face. They burst out of you like a face hugger, like a chest burster. Cabal, he runs really fast and he's like these like 2 hook swords. I think he used to be a cop. I don't know, he's just confusing. KANO, he's an evil mercenary and just the grossest Australian man. Someone said, what if Captain Boomerang was even less classy? Cassie Cage, she's the daughter of Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade, so she's like the face of Mortal Kombat, the next generation. Shao Kahn, he's the Emperor of Outworld. Everything bad that's ever happened in Mortal Kombat, you can blame on this guy and this big hammer. Kollector, he just loves stealing things. He has 6 arms, he can steal lots of stuff, including your head from your body and putting it in his like magical little book bag. Sonya Blade, she's the tough Special Forces commander, and she's like Mortal Kombat's lead female character, but in this game they cast Ronda Rousey as her, and that's just really unfortunate. So that's all the characters for now, but if some of the rumors for DLC are true, in the future we could be playing as the Joker, or the Terminator, or Bruce Campbell, so here's hoping for that.